Yo, what's going on? It's the One More Thing Daily with myself, Dave Colombo Jenkins, and today I'm devoting this video to Balter Festival. Balter Festival, I salute you incredibly hard. The festival had such a positive impact on my life and on One More Thing as well, which I will tell you about in 1 second. But they announced a couple of weeks ago that they'll be putting their tickets on sale today, 30th of October, 7 p.m, and it'll be their last event. 22nd of May next year to the 25th of May 2025 will be the last ever Balter. And that guts me. That guts me so hard. Like, just the statement about kind of independent festivals, really, this Balter aren't alone. But I really admire the post that they made, the statement that they made. They want to go out with a bang. They don't want to fizzle out. They don't want to have to kind of get so far promoting the next year's event and then cancel or something. They're intentionally going to host their last ever one and really go out with a fucking memorable. And I rate that. I really respect that. I'm gutted that that's happening. But you know that they're going to deliver something special. Now, this is, if you've not been to a Balter, or you can't just take my word for it, and I wouldn't take my word for it, take the word of the co-founder, Elias, when I spoke to him last year.
Balter means to dance, essentially to dance badly, but with great enthusiasm, which really is all everybody does at the festival. The vibe creators are the ticket holders, the crew, the artists, the people that just come and we just give them a platform to kind of go wild, basically. We've got metal bands, we've got punk, reggae, there's drum and bass, there's gabba, there's people playing ABBA songs in the disco tent, there's a bit of everything.
It's a big kids' playground, really, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. That is definitely the look we're going for. Big kids' playground.
Big kids' playground. What more do you want? And it really is. It really is. I was a bit of a late starter, to be honest, on Balter. I didn't go until 2022 for various reasons, because that date was quite tricky for me. And when they launched, I was in a very different phase in my life. I was becoming a dad and stuff like that. But I ended up going because my colleague and friend, Posai, who I make Vision Radio with, and is a very talented artist anyway, I was with him the previous week in Amsterdam, and he said, yo, you're in the Netherlands this week. We're actually in Wales next week. You got to come and hang. I was like, oh my God, yeah, true. So I went to Balter. I just went for the day. They weren't arriving until the night time anyway, but I had some mates there on site. I didn't realise how chaotic it would be when I arrived. There was like a vehicle going the wrong way around the access road, so everybody had to wait. It was one of those events, very free party-ish, where you just had to roll with the punches. And you just had to be patient, and you knew everything would get sorted. It just gets sorted in its own time, in its own way, and by its own unique crew. I recognised people I knew from free parties straight away. I was like, right, okay, cool. Why the fuck haven't I been here before? These are definitely my people. Just kept bumping into people that I knew. People made me feel really at home. I was just wandering around interviewing people. I hadn't even launched One More Thing. I was just on the cusp of launching One More Thing at that stage. So that was very much my focus and on my mind. I was making this video 24 hours at Balter Festival, which is one of our most viewed videos, full stop. If you've not seen it, the link is here now, written there in text or something like that, and in the description. And it really, it was one of the best 24 hours of my life. And it changed my life completely. So this is how things went down when I was interviewing Posai.
Look at this guy.
Have you got any questions to ask me? Hello, yo, what's good?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, mate, thank you.
Did you see my set?
Your set? No, what was your set?
I was Posai here at the Hack stage.
Your Hack stage? Swear down. What was that, little drum and bass thing, yeah?
Little drum and bass thing? I'm amazing!
No, drum and bass thing. I'm sure your drum and bass thing was amazing, to be fair.
Thank you. It was amazing.
Give me a little rendition now.
It went like... and then I did a little half step like...
Oh,
and then some dubstep.
That little dubstep looking one.
And then some dubstep like...
I like that. So what's this thing for?
This is my friend Dave.
Your friend Dave. Is this a little Is this your Netflix documentary?
This is my Netflix documentary. Yeah. Do you know Noisia?
No, not even.
Whoa, sick.
Lie at me.
Then I have nothing to say to you.
You say noisy.
We'll see you later. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Guys. Thanks for the fame.
I wonder what's up with that guy now. Like, if you ever watched this clip, or if you've seen that clip and now you're watching this clip or something, like, if anybody knows that guy, like, wish him well. Tell him I said hi. Like, the Netflix documentary about Posey's life is coming along just gravy. Yeah, random encounters like that were happening left, right, and centre. I mean, this is what Former said about the festival. It's been a long, crazy day. This is quite a crazy festival, isn't it?
This is maybe the weirdest festival I've ever been to, yeah.
Oh, wow, the weirdest festival you've ever been to. What an amazing cosign. What a fucking cosign. But when we're talking about Former, this conversation happened. So, I mean, yeah. What does a DJ set have to do for you to keep it exciting and inspiring?
Well, I always try this thing, just doing just every genre and whatever, just playing the songs that I want to play and somehow making it work. I always try that. I usually, and I'm not going to say usually, but sometimes it doesn't work.
But it's, I mean, that's it. You make it sound easy, but that's like when I was DJing, I would just play all of my favourite records all at once. And that's why I'm not a DJ and why I do stuff like this instead. In the hands of another person, those tunes would not be in that order and it would be really cheesy. There's something about what you do which holds it all together. I don't know. I wondered if it was Dutchness because of like the trancey stuff.
Dutchness. 100% unadulterated.
High grade, uncut Dutchness. Okay, so we're talking about his DJ set there. He absolutely smashed it. And I'd seen him play the week before in Amsterdam and he smashed it as well. Very different sets, all types of stuff in there. Really inspiring, very much similar to where I'm coming from as a DJ. But notice then where I said when I used to DJ. There's absolutely, at that point in May 2022, there was absolutely zero thought in my mind about getting back on the decks. I thought that was a chapter in my life that I'd been through, I'd gone, I'd whipped that monkey off my back and thrown it miles away. Turns out I hadn't, because I also met this guy. Now, this guy is Kirk Holland. He's the stage manager for Hex, amongst many other things. If you've seen our Dubtendo documentary, you'll recognise him. He's a very well-known man in the scene. I'd had a chat with him, and I thought I'm going to interview him. So on the Sunday before I left, I went to the back of the stage and we had this little chat, and he sums up Balter perfectly, absolutely perfectly.
Balter is born from the rave scene and a love of music and a love of, not taking yourself too seriously, and bringing people together who just want to have a really good time and not trying to sugarcoat that, staying true to the reasons why we're here. And it's absolutely amazing. So it really is a grassroots rave music thing that it's such a unique place and such a unique time.
Totally, man. And it's not about the massive headliners as well. It's not about those massive. It's about the acts who you've never heard of before that you get really excited about from a punter point of view.
Yeah, I mean, that's the essence of a festival, or it should be anyway, in my opinion. And that's the beautiful thing. I mean, there's so many different types of people here who love so many different types of music, and they come here to see a particular type of music that they absolutely love. That's probably why they buy a ticket, but then they have an opportunity to experience a whole other world, And
there you go. It's not about the lineup. It's about the random acts. It's about the eclecticism. It's about the people. It's about all the different people from all different corners coming together. That's a festival. That really is a festival. And it's also about being completely open to any suggestions and any energy and any connections that you might make. Because after that interview, Kirk then said, look, man, I think you should come back to DJ. And he told me last night that you're a failed DJ, because I kind of often used to joke that I was. He's like, I think you should come back and DJ. He's like, I've got some thoughts about Boomtown. I'm going to give you a call in a week. And he did give me a call, and he told me that one more thing, we're going to do a fucking takeover at Boomtown within about 2-3 months of launching, like in August or July. No, it was August 2022, where I played my first set in about 10 years, 15 years. I can't quite remember. It'd been a very, very, very long time. That changed my life. Like, getting back into DJing, getting back into mixing, is like I'd shut the door on it. It's like I completely, like, I just had to focus. I'd become a dad. I'd become freelance and stuff. I had to really focus on other things in my life. And I thought, right, okay, I've done the DJing thing. I don't need that anymore. I need to be focusing, you know, the journalism thing is more where I've excelled, where my career is. I need to focus on that. So for DJing to come back round like that, oh man, was just amazing. And we did the takeover at Boomtown, which was mad. There's a video about that as well, which is a really popular video that we did at the time. And yeah, it was mad. And then the following year at Balter, here I am. Fucking flames. That's my friend Gerald there up on the stage who'd run round to gas me up as well. Big up Gerald. Just amazing. Just like that's Balter there. Like in 1 year, from talking to Former about why I don't DJ anymore to fucking DJing. And this was the One More Thing takeover in the humongous Hex stage. It was on the Thursday, which is the day that the festival launches. Not everybody is there on the Thursday, so it's pretty hard to fill up the tent. We're literally opening the festival on the fucking biggest stage. Like, what? So yeah, but it did fill up. It filled up massively. By the time Ivy and Sudley were on, it was Ramo, then Billy Daniel Bunter, and then Hang the DJs. It was a zoo. It was an absolute zoo in there. It was mental. Like, check out the finale.
Keep watching, man.
Hi, want to play?
There's a written number at the bottom of the screen so you can donate.
So we're wrapping up now the One More Thing takeover at the Hex stage in Balter Festival.
Could we give a £10 Woolworths voucher afterwards?
Seeing my friends on stage, that makes me the happiest.
Shouts to everybody who's joined us at the One More Thing takeover. This is a special moment. And this is why I don't drink before I interview. Just piss on a Tesla. Let's put some Tipex on someone's front door.
That's what I'm saying, draw knobs on stuff.
Mangora likes smashing stuff. It's Balter.
Tell your mum.
That's Balter. That's Balter. And I urge you, when the tickets go on sale, if you've already been, you already know, and you'll be rushing out to get tickets, and you'll know the importance, the significance of this. But if not, and if you've never been and you've wondered and stuff like that, please do try and get one Balter in your life before it's sadly no longer. And it is sad. It's fucking sad. Like, there's all different types of factors on this. The economic conditions, the industry conditions for festivals. It's not easy. Like, it's harder and harder every single year. As Elias explains in the documentary that we made last year about the Balter story, all of the different pressures that independent festivals face.
I think the after effects of COVID are definitely still being felt by everybody. And compounding that with the current kind of cost of living crisis and everything that's going on at the moment, it's a difficult time for events. Yeah. People are, a little bit nervous about spending a lot of money, which of course I totally understand, because, we all have the same problems. But yeah, it's definitely a crazy time at the moment. I think hopefully it'll get back to normal soon, but yeah, we'll see.
They're not alone. Shindig did the same last year. Secret Garden Festival did as well. Many, many others as well. And I think that's such a shame. Like, I think that's a whole other kind of discussion or video or documentary really to get into in terms of how independent festivals have been crushed so badly by the current state of economic context and trends as well. But we can do something as people, as ravers, and that's not be obsessed with massive lineups, and that's to go to small independent events and to not be distracted by the big commercial flashy. Because I've never, ever, ever been to a massive event and felt the same closeness and specialness and high voltage funsies that I did at Balter, or similar festivals like Balter as well. Honestly, that type of vibe is where the realness is at. That's where the art is at. That's where the culture is at. That's where people get together. I've seen some absolutely wild music at places like Balter. Music that I never expected to hear in my life, and situations that I never expected to hear in my life. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what the festival landscape is going to look like next year. We were at loads of festivals this year and it was amazing to do, absolutely amazing to do. We're incredibly blessed. We'll be doing like a kind of roundup of all of the cool stuff that we did in the summer later on before the end of the year. And hopefully we'll be at some festivals again next year. Nothing's ever in stone. And so we'll see what happens. I know for a fact, whether I'm working or playing, probably both, hopefully both, I don't know, like I will definitely be at Balter, whether I'm a ticket buyer or whether I'm collaborating in some way. I want to support that festival and be there for the last one. So whatever happens, you will see me at Chepstow Racecourse between the 22nd and the 25th of May. And yeah, just like check out the videos that we've made. We did the One More Thing Takeover video, did the whole documentary on Balter, and our 24 hours at Balter video. Like it is our most documented, it is our most celebrated festival that we've covered and we've been involved in, and we've been magnetized to really since One More Thing launched just over 2 years ago. It doesn't seem like very long. It's 11 years for Balter, but yeah, like, you know, I hope that Elias and Kirk and anybody at the organization knows how much of a positive impact that it's had on me personally, and on One More Thing and anyone related to the One More Thing crew and stuff like that. So yeah, please, like, support Balter, go out and buy tickets, get your friends to buy tickets, try and get as many of your gang down as possible, and make sure that it does properly kick off and go down in legend. So then people are like, rah. And like, I want to kind of flip it on a positive one. This year we were involved in a couple of really interesting new events, like Gem Fest and Neuroheads Festival as well, run by really young crews. Like, you know, as some festivals are having to wind down, other crews are finding other ways, and this is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it gives me hope really, is that people will always find a way to rave. People will always find a way to express themselves artfully in whatever way they can, and you know, despite the challenges, like, the best things quite often happen, or the best things do come out of challenges in a way. Art is created as a reaction to challenges. And so it's exciting to see that there are other kind of smaller events popping up, and these are the events that need supporting. These are the events, like, obviously all events are going to give you a lot of pleasure and you're going to have a great time with your friends and stuff like that. But if you can go to an independent festival over one that isn't owned or invested in by some of the major groups which control pretty much the entire live industry, like, or a great, like 90% of it. I wish I knew the statistics and I'd done a bit of research there. If you can go to a smaller event, please do. And coming up soon, actually, we've got a video of Malinky's first festival, and like it was an honor to go down to that. That was at the end of August. It was an honor to go down and be part of that. Real kind of grassroots, very first outdoor festival for Malinky and Four Corners. We've got a little documentary on that coming up in the next kind of month or so. But you know, if you see events like that, like Gem Fest, like Four Corners Festival, like Neuroheads, go and support them, because that's the next generation of events in the UK, of independent events. And I'm not going to sit here and diss the big festivals, but they got enough money and the independents don't. And that sucks. Like, that absolutely sucks. Yeah, it's a real shame that happens. fuck the lineup. The lineup is not the most important thing. The company, the environment, the culture, how safe you feel. And I'll leave you with this stuff. But actually, I will say a big up on the community of Balter, because as we've shown in my video of Balter last year. There we go. We're here with Vibes. How's it going, chaps?
I've just had a mini heart attack, as you know.
Yeah. Now this is the beauty of Balter. This is amazing. Tell anybody who cares to watch this what has just happened to you in the last hour or so.
I left my bag in a Portaloo with all the USBs in it.
And your passport and your car keys and everything else.
And my jewellery and my fucking glasses, my watch, everything. Like when I take a shit, I like to take it all off, Dave. I need to be comfortable. And
I've got questions about taking jewellery off before you have a shit, but let's keep to the programme here. Right, so this is how good Balter is. What happened then? How'd you get your bag back?
I handed it into lost property after 20 minutes and I got it straight back.
Go on, that's amazing. The system works. That's Balter Festival. That's a proper festival, like just people doing the right thing. That's a community. And that's why I'll be going again next year. I hope to see you there. Balter, I love you, respect you, and thank you for everything that you've done for us. Tonight, if you're watching this in real time, 7 p.m, that's the time that the tickets go on sale, but it's also the time that the demo drop goes live on here on YouTube, hopefully, and definitely on Twitch. So get involved in that, or watch the video if you're watching this in the future. It should be in one of the demo drop playlists. And also tomorrow, we got the Grand Theft Audio and One More Thing EP dropping, and we'll be doing a live stream with all of the artists involved in the EP. Yes. So loads going on. But yeah, today is all about Balter. So go and get a ticket if you can. See you there. Big up.